Who you came to see? I'm the main event. Who you wanna be? I'm the main event. Who they pay to see? I'm the main event. I'm who you gotta be. I'm the who they came to see. I'm the main event. Who you wanna be? I'm the main event. Who they pay to see? I'm the main event. I'm who you gotta be. I'm the final boss. I'm the big man, just like Bret Hart, homie. I'm the head man, always on time like a shipment. Yeah. You know I'm the shit, ain't shit change, yeah. Always big shot, never mid-range. You look a little sus, just a bit strange. Whoa. If I hold the title, it don't change. Whoa, whoa. Never mid-card, I'm the big man. Whoa. Who you came to see? I'm the main event. Who you wanna be? I'm the main event. Who they pay to see? I'm the main event. I'm who you got.
Kenny, I'll tell you in a second. Kenny, I will tell you in a second. What up from the garden? What up, D-Rec? I will tell you guys in a second.
Straight shit. Unfiltered.
Okay, what's going on, y'all? First off, what is going on, guys? It has been a minute. I have missed all... Yo, appreciate y'all. Marcus with the prime sub, Monty with the 100 biddies. Okay, it's been a minute. I missed you guys, but I hope, honestly, oh my God, DeMonty, what was that? Was that 10? What was that? That was a 10 bomb to start the show off. Dear God, can I, hey, listen, yes, Daddy is back. But can I at least get this out so I can explain to you guys, how everything, were you guys surprised? Were you surprised? And here's the second question. Has anyone not seen it? Does anyone know what the hell I'm talking about? Did y'all pop? Like, seriously? How about this? Were you guys in the live for it? Who was in the live? Throw up a WWE title. If you guys were in the live, throw up a WWE title, just so I know who was in the live. Oh shit, okay. Let's go. So all of y'all have pretty much seen it. That's amazing. Well, here, listen. I just wanted to surprise you guys. Okay, so I'll give you that answer. So, OVW, even though I own the main event song, I own it. Vigilante Talks made it for me, and I own the song. What we didn't know, and this was, I'm going to say this was like 12 minutes before I was able to, before I was going to the ring. They said, hey, do you have music? And I was like, yeah, I got music. And they're like, okay, can you, do you have a release for the music? And I'm like, what do you mean? Why would I need a release? It's my song. And they're like, we need a release from the creator to use it for you. And I'm like, but I own the song. And they're like, no, we can't do it. Like, we cannot do it. So the only reason my Titantron and my music did not play is because of the release. But listen, to be honest, and selfishly, I could say I did that for me. I did that for you guys. I genuinely wanted to surprise the community. I wanted to surprise the people that have been with me for so long. And by the way, can we get a round of applause to Sophia for being able to keep her mouth shut for nearly 2 weeks? Can we just give Sophia a round of applause? Dylan Danger, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate you. Yo, big shout out to Sophia for being able to keep her mouth shut for 2 weeks. Because it was kind of funny. Sophia, I couldn't get a hold of like any of my family. And Sophia and I were texting back and forth when the message came in that I was going to have a match in OVW. So, anyways, long story short, I called Sophia. I video called her. Wow, I'm under an NDA and I didn't even know, Kenny, I kept it so close to the chest. So here's the other part. My dad was my videographer for the week. So the YouTube video is going to drop probably sometimes next week. Twisted Murph, thank you so much for coming to being a first time chatter. Welcome to the channel. Genuinely, my dad drove with me 8.5 hours to video all of it and do the vlog. I didn't even tell my dad until like right as I was meeting Al Snow face to face. Like genuinely, I kept it so close to the chest. 2 people knew. Genuinely 2 people knew. Watching your stuff for a while, and I love, yo, Welsh, congrats on the OVW win. Now you have to run it back. June 11th is OVW's 1400 show, and I will be down there for that. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. I will be down at OVW on June 11th for OVW. So I'm not saying we're running anything back, but you know, in Louisville. Yeah, Kenny, in Louisville. So there is a big possibility that we'll be doing something else, because I got notice from, so I met everyone. I met the owner of OVW. I was live on Facebook for OVW and I saw the Stone Cold Stunner on TW3 and posted it on Instagram. I got so excited seeing you on OVW. Aw, care. Appreciate you. Jerry the Geek, what up? I appreciate y'all. Won't lie, got a bit emotional watching it. Dude, I'll tell you, how did Dustin Jackson react to your appearance? Let's just say Dustin and I were kept separated. Let's just say Dustin and I were kept separated. But I will say, and I'm gonna be doing a write-up on the Straight Shoot Unfiltered newsletter. So all y'all, if you haven't followed it yet, click the link tagged at the top of the chat, and make sure you give that a follow. I am going to be doing a write-up on how good the OVW locker room. Did Meltzer give you any stars for that appearance? No, Meltzer doesn't do stars for anything under 5 minutes, let alone under 5 seconds. I will say though, TW3, he deserves so much credit. Let's pull the curtain back just a little bit. TW3 deserves all the credit because he was so cool with the idea. I'll tell you, I will say this. Al Snow said that stunner was one of the cleanest, considering I only ever have done a stunner twice. I did it in rehearsal and I did it on the show. And he said, and Al Snow literally said, he goes, that was fucking clean. So so I appreciate y'all for showing so much love, man. I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of how it worked out. I'm so glad I was able to keep it a secret from you guys. So, and I'm so glad that you guys enjoyed it. Here's a genuine question. Any reason why you chose to do a stunner rather than the rock bottom? There is a reason, actually, and that's a very good question. The reason I chose the stunner is because Chris, there's only 3 creators. Oh shit, anonymous gifted sub to Tay. Appreciate you. So there are only 3 creators that have really gotten in the ring and done something like a match, and that is Chris Van Vliet, BDE, and myself. Like genuinely a full match. Chris Van Vliet did the rock bottom. BDE did the cutter. I pitched another idea to Al and he laughed in my face, so I chose the stunner. So, oh, speed!
I show speed. I show and Javon Evans live on Monday.
What up, Speed?
And last week, CM Punk fired the first salvo in this story with Roman Reigns.
But genuinely, so like Al Snow, like I didn't think I'd ever have like Al Snow sitting in front of me, let alone laughing in my face. But
from Saturday, 26 nights away.
it like dead ass. I think we made it work, yeah. Yo, Gale with a 5 bomb. Appreciate you. Let's go.
As we take a look back at last week, in the moment the world
W's in the chat. Oh, Oba. April, thank you so much. Kenny, I have you tonight, yeah?
You got something to say, Paul? I see you got a microphone in your hand there.
Hope all is good. Interviews went well. They went great. Shit.
Seth is now surrounded by these hooded men acting as a shield. They're licking his chops.
Saw Al Snow at a local wrestling event years ago. Went over the barricade near me. Scared my wife. Ross, what's up? How's everyone doing, guys? Yeah. I'm Gucci, y'all. I'm Gucci. What's up, Josh? By the way, guys, I really appreciate you guys showing so much love for what happened on OVW. And I hope that brings more of you to the OVW streams on Thursday nights. Not gonna lie, that stunner was clean as hell. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate you. Make sure you take a release June 11th. 100%. I deserve a title match. Yo, the comments have been wild. Somebody said, give this man the OTC. Somebody else said, put me in front of Oba Femi. Yo, this video package is clean, by the way.
I think Oba Femi just accepted Brock Lesnar's WrestleMania Open Challenge. And we are on the road to WrestleMania. Welcome to Monday Night Raw.
Okay. Here we go. We kicking it off now with FAF. I need the shirt. I need the shirt. I need the shirt. This is gonna be epic, by the way. Don't slip, Brock. Don't slip. Yeah, Brock's pissed.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, accompanied by his advocate, WWE Hall of Famer,
Welsh, that's facts. That's facts.
the Beast, Brock Lesnar.
I think they should have put something small on the back of that shirt.
Brock Lesnar knows what awaits him 3 weeks from
Paul does
Saturday
look
in
better
Las
today. He
Vegas.
looks like he slept.
Corey, it is a match the world is talking about.
Hell yeah.
Will collide in
Let's go,
Las
Brock.
Vegas. Two behemoths, two of the biggest and baddest in the game.
This so last week made Obafemi like Obafemi became a made man. That's for sure. If he wins at Mania, Obafemi is going to be
The Beast Brock Lesnar
the
last
guy
week was
for the
embarrassed.
next 10
He was
years.
shocked. He was humiliated at the actions of the ruler Obafemi.
Kenny, the drive should be cleared. Drive is not cleared. I got you. Listen to the Oba chants already. You're not him, dude. You're not him, dude.
Gentlemen,
J-Rod, that's not a bad shout.
my name is Paul Heyman. I serve as the advocate for the only being on the face of the planet to hold the NCAA Division I Heavyweight Championship, the UFC Heavyweight Championship, the WWE Heavyweight Championship, the Beast, the Conqueror, the main event of WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar!
Yo. Woo-hoo. Now here's my thing. Seth was involved in this too. Do we get some interruption from Seth? Yo, the Hoos are awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you, you're pissing off Brock Lesnar.
Bring in more heat. Bring in more heat. What up, DeMarco?
And the reason why you're pissing off Brock Lesnar is because let's all be honest with each other about what happened last week. Last week, Brock Lesnar laid to waste 5, 10, 15, 20 masked men, splayed them all over the floor, over the desk, into the crowd, in the ring, beat up 20 men, then got
Oh, he's gonna try and make it.
distracted
Yeah.
by Seth freaking Rollins, and that is when a man so overhyped by WWE, it invokes my gag reflex. This overhyped wannabe ruler comes down and takes advantage
Overhyped?
that Brock Lesnar had been in 20 fights, that Brock Lesnar was distracted by Seth Rollins, and this overhyped ruler takes advantage to the point.
Wow, Paul. That's a bit offside, Paul Heyman. Let's be real.
For those of you watching at home,
Kenny, the clip started at my name is Paul Heyman. Yo, Berkeley, thank you so much for the Prime sub.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the saddest part of it all. How many times have we heard the same narrative coming out of the WWE hype machine? Oh, this opponent for Brock Lesnar is the next big thing. This
I love you,
is
anime.
going to be the slayer of the beast. This will be.
He kind of did slay the beast last week.
The Undertaker got his streak conquered by Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
Oh, that's how you piss off the crowd right there, Paul. That's how you piss off the crowd right there, Paul.
It still pisses people off. How many years later? Did the Undertaker get revenge on Brock Lesnar? No. And then came along everyone else that was going to be the one to beat the one in 21-1. Let's go through the list. Well, there was Goldberg. Well, no, it wasn't Goldberg.
That was bad.
Well, there was Braun Strowman. Well, no, it wasn't Braun Strowman. Oh, there was Dean Ambrose. But no,
whoa!
it wasn't Dean Ambrose.
Whoa! The pop for Ambrose.
It wasn't AJ Styles, and it wasn't John Cena. No. And it's not going to be over Femi, who had his WrestleMania moment when he put his foot on the chest of Brock Lesnar and pointed to the sign. Because that's your WrestleMania moment. You peaked. That's the biggest moment of your career. Because at WrestleMania, you're going to be beaten. You're going to be taken to Suplex City. You're going to be F5. You're going to be victimized.
Yo, Paul Heyman's on his business tonight.
You will be conquered by Brock Lesnar.
Yo, Paul Heyman. Listen to that pop. Yo, this man is so over, bro. It's not even funny. I'll tell you right now, I hate that we use the term aura. Honestly, I genuinely hate the term aura. Him and Trick Williams have it. Just say. What up, Blackheart? Are we just gonna get a fight or what? Brock Lesnar should pull the full heel moment and roll out the ring.
Here we go. And Lesnar looking for an F5 on over Femi. He's got him on his shoulders. Femi though from behind.
Oh my God!
Over the top rope into the floor.
Bro, this is, that was violent.
We don't believe that over is over.
That was genuinely violent. Dude, that was vicious. Easy, Brock. You don't want to get embarrassed again. Wow. Wow. That was fun. Honestly, this is so far one of the best built matches. Roman and Punk, and then this. I love this. Dylan, thank you so much for the 5 bomb. I appreciate it. Hey, Steve Stokes.
The ruler just shut up, down the beast. And here's the problem for Lesnar, Corey. There were no surprises tonight. Brock Lesnar watched Oba come down to the ring.
Sophia, you're amazing. Great timing.
And still was not taken
There's
down.
something more here.
Oba Femi not taken down.
Wow, dude.
Let's take a look at this. Lesnar attempting
That was
to hoist
insane.
the massive ruler for an F5, but instead, Oba Femi would drive the beast over the top rope to the floor, leaving Lesnar stunned. Look at the impact of this clothesline from the ruler, sending Brock over the top and out to the arena
Kenny.
floor in the TD Garden. What a collision awaits in Las Vegas.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Corey touched on this earlier. It has been a very long time, if ever, since we've seen Brock Lesnar.
Kenny, cut at 49 seconds, 14:07. 14:07.
An underdog.
I can't believe, but that may be.
Actually, hold on. No, Kenny, stop. Kenny, stop. 16:09, just let it run. Forget 14:07. Do not post 14:07. Just cut at 16:09. Can Oba use his ruler to measure pulse? Yo.
This match with Penta tonight shouldn't even be happening. If it wasn't for Finn Balor, I would still be your
You need to trademark your finishing stunner. I don't think I can do that.
Got exactly what he
I don't think I can do that, bro. It would be fun. Stunner was clean though, right, boys and girls? Stunner was clean as hell.
Same way it did last time. Porque esta vez me voy a enfocar en ti mismo. Porque ese campeonato va a regresar donde pertenece. El verdadero campeón intercontinental. El rey de los luchadores. King of the luchadors. Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Yo, dude, honestly, yo, Dom is just killing it, man. You gotta give this kid credit.
Reclaim his intercontinental throne. We will find out tonight as reigning champion Penta defends his gold against the former intercontinental
This match makes sense since Brock eliminated Oba at the Rumble. Very true. Very true. Yo, yo, yo. Kenny, 18:07, just do the Dom, the whole Dom segment. Yo, what up, my guys? My Mr. Stunner is back in the house. Was my, what's up? Just in the middle of thing.
3 weeks away, you might pull something, but we need you at 100% in Vegas.
I was hoping you did an F5. No, so Ross, I actually pitched to Al doing a frog splash. So I pitched doing the Three Amigos and then the frog splash. But when Al heard I had never gone off the top rope, he laughed in my face. He laughed in my face. And he goes, we're not doing that. And I was like, okay, I'm cool with that. And he goes, you got anything else? And I said, how about we just make it quick? Kick him in the stomach and stunner? And he goes, done. I'm not gonna lie. You need to start training? Nah, man.
But it also speaks volumes to what thorns the Vision have been in the sides of both Jimmy and Jey Uso. The fact that the champs are competing tonight without putting their gold on the line.
Is that a new theme? That was Jimmy's voice there too. Was it?
Paul Heyman's plot to divide and conquer.
Well, I'm not sure how much more Paul Heyman.
So guys, just a heads up, I am trying to stay off my phones during stream, so I know a bunch of you tend to text me and send messages, but I really want to stay off my phone and be more engaged on stream, so we're gonna chill with that. How nervous were you to pull off that move and make it look good? Honestly, I'm gonna tell you this, Greg. I was only nervous about a minute before the music said, or the music hit. Then, like, once the music hit, I walked out, and, like, the crowd did not react at all. Once I got into the ring and they realized who I was, then they got louder. So I actually did get a decent pop for OVW standards. And then when it came to like the nerves of doing the move, I talked to T. And by the way, I had a TNA official as my ref too, which really helped. But then when I hit the stunner, I just said, you know what? Kick him as hard as I can. I didn't feel kicking him, but I actually got him solid. He told me, he goes, you got me. And then when I hooked him, and dropped him, I said, I'm putting my ass through this mat. I'm making this look solid. And everyone in the locker room came up to me and they went, holy fuck, that looked good. It made the locker room pop, from what I got told. So
he had so much success at last year's WrestleMania, of course, winning the World Championship.
What was your entrance music? It was actually the OVW Rise entrance music. That's what it was.
Road to WrestleMania might hit a major speed.
I am proud. You know what I'm proud about? In 20 years, when my daughter gets older, I can tell her, like, you know, like, I'm now in the Kentucky record books for having a win in professional wrestling. Like, I'm actually in, it goes down as an official match. My back's sore just from driving back. I'm undefeated. I'm 1-0. It's like I'm officially licensed to wrestle in the state of Kentucky. That's the cool part. Like, there's no bullshit to that. When he said it, you can genuinely not step into a ring in the state of Kentucky without a license. I'm officially licensed to wrestle in the state of Kentucky.
Busy that weekend. Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, set to take on the Vision in tag team action.
Didn't Tony get banned? Tony who? Bro, I'm 42. It was get involved in the business. I'd be a manager. So they pitched that to me. They asked if I wanted to travel down and do manager work. How do you get a license to wrestle? Tony the comedian. Tony the comedian, what?
Well, it's been quite the weekend for Logan Paul. He was involved in that Fanatics flag football game in Los Angeles.
What's the licensing process? 20 minutes. Fill out the information. Literally fill out the information, pay $40, and that's it.
Kind of an audition, if you will. Jalen Hurts. Trouble again. Logan got him with a foul against Jalen Hurts. That's
the Kill Tony guy. I don't know who that is.
Here's Brady.
Dallas is great.
Now Hurts back to Brady, who makes a catch. And Tom is going to be taken down around midfield, but there's a penalty flag. And Sean Payton saying, what did we do?
Well, Logan Paul saying that he threw the ball at him, which he clearly did.
Put the belt on Tesh.
He and Tom Brady have
Oh, Corey, Tom Brady has had quite the thing to say.
I hope Tom Brady, Tony Hinchcliffe. I don't know who Tony Hinchcliffe is.
Backing it up. Maybe they could create a new rule like the Tuck rule to protect Tom Brady next season, to protect him from Logan Paul.
Did you do any bumps while you were down there? Just the
Wednesday night, the first time ever a
just the
happen on
setup.
Netflix. It's the opening night, the Yankees and the Giants. So Austin Theory
Tony?
starts things off with
Who the
main
fuck is
event
Tony
Jey
Hinchcliffe?
Uso. Again, a win for the Vision tonight could put them in position for a tag team championship opportunity.
I don't think there's any could about it. I think it absolutely should. Austin Theory
Okay, so who is this guy?
team champion in the past.
All right, I see who he is. He does the WWE roasts, or at least he did. He's on the after comedy show Wrestling. Okay, my Reds open up with the Red Sox. Don't know anything about baseball, guy. I don't know what Kill Tony is. Sorry, guys. You guys are talking about stuff I don't know.
The start of Monday Night Raw tonight. Heyman talks about divide and conquer. He talks about the power that being the tag team champions would bring to their group.
No doubt
Theory has a little blonde mohawk. No, he doesn't.
Next level teamwork, that day one-ish of Jimmy and Jey Uso. Being the tag team champions carries a lot of clout in WWE.
And here's the problem I see for Theory and Paul.
I'm a glutton for punishment. Aren't we all?
Attention is severely divided.
That's what Heyman wants you to think. But listen, history has taught us Paul Heyman is a master manipulator. If Heyman believes that Theory and Paul can divide and conquer, trust me, they're capable.
By the way, I had a very nice conversation with Road Dogg as well. Wasn't recorded, but I had a very nice conversation with Road Dogg. He gave me some very nice words of advice and wisdom. Not just for wrestling, but for what WWE looks for when it comes to the content creators. By the way, shout out to the person from WWE that is currently sitting in my stream. I know about you now.
Accolades of Austin Theory this early in his career, and Logan Paul, let's be honest, I'm starting to believe there is nothing in this world Logan Paul cannot do.
He looked great on the football field, didn't he?
Absolutely an amazing
What up, Shay?
athlete.
Both these men former United States champions. Austin Theory actually won his
I feel like Roman and Punk's
United
match.
States title right here in Boston a few years ago.
Yeah, so I'll give this one away. I was told that there is a person from WWE in every top streamer's stream every show.
Logan Paul came into the world of WWE with the confidence. That's usually the
So,
last thing
hi.
a superstar picks up. Logan Paul has it in abundance. So every time he steps in the ring, he gets a little bit better technically. He learns a new hold, so to speak. He learns a few new maneuvers. Logan
Do you know why? They just want to see who you are as a character, who you are as a person. Yeah, so chat, as much as I don't want you guys to change, let's behave a bit. Behave a little bit.
Tag teams in the past. Doesn't feel that that's the same case when it comes to Logan Paul.
Now a double team coming.
Yeah, so I got told that I'm on an ad. I don't know what he's saying.
Jimmy and Jey.
Well, whoever it is, in the words of R-Truth, what's up? All the Armstrongs gave a lot to the business. Yes, very true. Did you say behave? Listen, don't change who you are. Breaking the fourth wall.
Again, what about the Usos?
Hey, Cole Cabana. How are you? How did OVW go? Haven't seen you in a while. Oh, shit. Did you see the video?
Whether or not they'll be joining forces once again with Roman Reigns.
Did you see any of Friday nights? I did. I was actually at a soccer game with the owner of OVW. And I was watching the clips as they popped up. I was actually watching Santis and a few other creators pop up. So no, I saw everything that happened on SmackDown. But I was at I couldn't take the not take the opportunity to sit down and pick the brain of Rob. It was a great show.
Peanut butter.
SmackDown felt like a Road to WrestleMania SmackDown. Like, SmackDown genuinely felt like a Road to WrestleMania SmackDown. It was great.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back live on Monday Night Raw. The tag champs, the Usos, in action against Logan Paul and Austin Theory of the Vision. I do want to take this moment.
By the way, guys, if you are new to the channel, do not forget to subscribe to the Straight Shoot Unfiltered newsletter. We are doing daily giveaways for WrestleMania week. So if you want to get involved in that, we are doing a scavenger hunt in Las Vegas. So make sure you are subscribed to the Straight Shoot Unfiltered newsletter. Just click the link at the top of the chat. Sign up, register. It is free to do so, and we put some great content out there. Oh, I'm not happy. Here's the thing. Sophia, I hate the Drew and Jacob feud, and I hate the Blake and Tatum feud. I don't know what to do.
From behind, Jimmy looking for the top turnbuckle came off. And
used it to distract him and then delivered the left hand.
New here, how's it going? Brian, welcome.
And now Austin.
Wow.
Oh my God.
No. Austin Theory delivered the offense. Cover. Kick out at 2. What a move by Theory. I thought Jay was going to turn it into a
it looked like Jay was trying to adjust the momentum.
That was awesome.
Theory able to adjust it back in the air. Incredible athleticism.
I've seen other people reacting to your. Yeah, that was cool. Is it because you can pick who you want? Is it because you can't pick who you? No, I think they all deserve a great position and they all don't deserve to lose. Spear! Wow, Theory sold the hell out of that.
A spear by main event Jey Uso.
Jay climbing the top. But wait a minute.
And Logan Paul taking advantage as Theory distracted the official Sean Bennett. Now Jimmy Uso.
Oh my God, Jimmy. Oh my God.
Look at Paul. Look at Paul.
He's got the knucks.
The brass knuckles. He's used to such success.
Yeah.
Well, another man who has vision problems. I mean, as in
he's coming from the crowd.
And because this man can see clearly.
LA Knight.
The defiant one.
And LA Knight sent the brass knuckles into the ring. Jey Uso now
go
has
on,
the
Jay.
Knucks. Courtesy of LA
Go on,
Knight.
Jay. Ref clearly looking at it.
The official, Jay puts the knuckles on his hand.
Oh my God. Yo, who wrote this segment? Because this is fire.
Well, Jay got a bit over emotional.
Who wrote this segment? Because that was as blatant as it gets. And I love it. So we got the Usos versus the Vision.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a result of a disqualification, the winners of the match are the Vision.
Yo, that's wild, dude. Oh, Jay, Seth, yo. Oh my God.
Lost it.
Yeet.
Things go from bad to worse.
Damn, dude. Got his ass.
Knock off the tag champ.
Got his ass. I'm for this.
There is no doubt about it. We are absolutely on the road to WrestleMania.
Hell yeah.
2 weeks from Saturday, 26 nights away. You felt it early on with Oba, Femi, and Brock Lesnar.
Got him.
You felt it in that tag team match, and you felt it last week when Roman Reigns and CM Punk went face to face.
Sophia.
Look at Paul. Look at Paul.
He's got the knucks.
The brass knuckles. The official Sean.
Kenny cuts 34-25 at 113, please.
Pardon me for a second. I'll show you whose show it is. Is it great to be alive on a Monday night or what? I'm a little surprised you haven't taken a swing at
Heel
me.
yeet.
Now I'm gonna bury you next to your father.
I will say and I will do what
I'm not mad at this entire segment. I'm not mad at it at all.
Jimmy and Jay to get caught in the crosshairs, but they came out and they handled their family business, and you know what? I deserved what I got last week. Right message, wrong messenger. Who's the real tribal chief?
I've heard this garbage for 5 years straight. I've done everything under the sun in this business. And when the talking is done, we all know that you can't do the walking. So until you come up with something that can actually faze me, don't waste my time, Phil.
my show. I tell you when you can go. And young boy, now's not the time. I can see it. I'm in your head and I'm under your skin. And go ahead, take a look at that sign.
Young boy.
It's the last time you're gonna main event. I'm gonna pin you and beat you on the grandest stage of them all.
That title on your waist, it's an embarrassment. You're a try-hard.
I don't know if they have a segment tonight, J-Rod.
Because at the end of the day, you're old. Come on, Mondays. Say one thing and he snaps.
Oh, they do have a segment tonight? Brilliant.
Well, as this war of words on the road to WrestleMania continues to escalate, perhaps one of the most deeply personal WrestleMania main events in history in Las Vegas, but tonight in Boston, both the World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk and his challenger, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, are in the house in the same building.
All right, when do we get Danhausen? When do we get Danhausen? Becky with her puffy shirt. Bros.
Next.
It's kind of weird. Like, no direction for LA Knight this year. No direction for Becky, really. Like, there's no direction for a lot of top talent right now. It's weird. Weird.
Last week on Raw, El Grande Americano versus the OG El Grande Americano.
And a not so surprising interruption by Rayo Americano would play a factor. Sending
You're
both
old.
superstars to the outside long enough for Bravo to load the mask of the real Americano. And as the original delivered his infamous flying headbutt, KO.
Yeah, Gunther doesn't really have anything. Seth doesn't really have anything.
El Grande Americano.
And then they got into it again this past Saturday at AAA.
As Americano
Blake will get something.
Presented with his sacred Rey de Reyes sword. First an interruption by Dirty Dom, the mega champion, allowing the original to abscond with the Rey de Reyes trophy.
Right now, I'm standing by with El Grande Americano alongside Los Americanos. Buenas noches, gentlemen. We just saw the footage of everything that took place this past week.
This is going to be great.
A win on Monday Night Raw to what took place at AAA. In your opinion, how do you finally end this rivalry between yourself and the original El Grande Americano?
Primero, como siempre, quiero preguntar, ¿cuántos de mis paisanos están aquí esta noche?
I didn't know everyone in Boston spoke Spanish. Can you see my hoodie?
Pequeño ladrón, I'm talking to you, El Duende Americano. Primero, you steal the mask.
And then, you want to steal the sword? Perro, duende, you cannot steal the Mexican culture. You cannot steal the bailecito.
Two British guys doing this is crazy.
You cannot steal the hearts of the Mexican people. Viva Mexico! Bésame mucho.
Bésame culo.
Yo, Sol Ruka's boyfriend going off right now.
Bueno, with that being said, Chaparrito, last week I already showed the entire world that you are nothing but a scam, a fraud. There is only one, El Grande Americano, y ese way es Mexicano, way. Por eso, the next thing I'm gonna do is gonna beat you one more time.
Why'd you lose your accent?
Of your ugly muck and take it where it belongs. A mi gente, a Mexico!
All right, so there you go. We're going mask for mask. There we go. No, Sol is dating.
Returning to Las Vegas, April 16th.
Help me out with the name, guys.
As the ultimate WrestleMania week destination. Prepare for brutality. Rhea Ripley is
I legit heard the reason Ray is hurt is because he refused to retire to Gunther. Oh, okay. Tyler Bate, that's it.
Your admission tickets in advance at WWEworld.com.
The man! Kenny, 40-47 cut at the start of the promo by Americanos. DeMarco, he also had, who did he have before Liv?
Becky Lynch
I told you it would grow on you guys.
Ever since she lost her Intercontinental Championship to AJ Lee last week, a great match for the Intercontinental title between AJ Lee and Bayley.
Yeah, AJ's contender Bayley pushed
No,
the
he
champion
had.
to the limits.
Who else did he have?
In moments, a miscalculation by the role model allowed Lee to cinch in the Black Widow, forcing Bayley
Tony Storm,
to
that's
submit.
it, yeah.
However, it
Tony
would be
Storm.
a short-lived celebration as Becky Lynch would arrive from backstage and flatten the champ in brutal fashion, bringing the fight to
Thanks,
AJ
Jeff.
Lee, and the exclamation point tattooing Lee with her own championship. Message sent by the man.
Yeah, Becky has been bitter ever since losing her championship. She's blamed everyone except herself.
She hasn't blamed me, but you're the one out here casting aspersions on everything she does. Did you ever answer that lawsuit?
Not yet.
All right, here we go. Come on, Bex. We need something special here.
You boo me. You boo me. You cheer someone who abandoned you for a decade, but you boo me. Okay. Okay, I get it. I get taking breaks. I took a break. I took 10 months off, not 10 years. But I did it because you people got sick of seeing me succeed. You got sick of seeing me win world titles, so I went home. I went home to my family, to people who appreciate me, to my daughter, to the love of my life. And when I came back, I made a point.
No, Seth hasn't showed up yet.
For world titles, no, I went for the Intercontinental title. And I turned that title into the most important, most interesting, most represented women's title in all of wrestling. And I am damn proud of that title. I am damn proud of what it represents. I love that title. I made that title.
I love Crash Out, Becky.
But now I have to watch as AJ Lee prances around like she deserves that title. And after it was robbed from me at Elimination Chamber, I went home to my sanctuary and I tried to take a break with the people I love, but...
Don't crash out, Bex. We don't need you to crash out.
When I went home, my daughter, my greatest accomplishment, she was singing that stupid Light It Up song. And she was skipping around the house and
did you ground her?
Her hair like she's that Jersey skunk. And it's almost as if she doesn't realize that her mom is the greatest female wrestler of all time. And it's not just me saying it. Other people say it. Everybody says it. Sports Illustrated says it. The Bleacher Report says it. Meanwhile, AJ Lee's greatest claim to fame before this was that she mastered the Divas era. Well, I murdered the Divas era.
No lies told.
Stake through its heart, its butterfly belted wings, and ripped them off. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Literally no lies told.
I'm going to get my hands on her.
Well, here's your chance.
Yeah, this is just gonna be a straight up fight. There's no promo here. This is just a.
Becky retreating.
You know what they say, Cole, discretion's the better part of valor.
They also call that chicken.
You call that chicken. Everybody else calls it valor.
Give me a mic. Oh, damn, okay.
The Bleacher Report.
Never heard them say that. Glasses.
I was wrong. Promo tonight.
Head on. No. You like to fight dirty, don't you? Because you know that every time that we've met in this ring, I have walked you like a dog.
AJ been hanging out Jacob.
Again, I get that. I feel for that. But maybe that's what it's going to take to get you out of my life and away from my title. Maybe I have to embarrass your ass one more time and tap you out in front of the whole world on the biggest stage of them all.
Well, we saw this coming.
Fine. Yeah, you win, okay? I'ma show you why I am the best of my generation and yours, and maybe the next. Why I am your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler, and apparently your daughter's favorite wrestler.
Oh, that's cold. That's cold.
I will give you what you want. AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania.
Done. Let's go. Fire.
Oh, you skipped right into my trap, you dope. You have no idea what you're in for, okay? Because you can shine Monday to Friday any given week, but WrestleMania, that's my domain. That's where I am the man.
She's not wrong.
Wait a second. I remember the last time you competed at WrestleMania 11 years ago. What happened? What happened the day after? Oh yeah, you skipped right into the office and you handed in your resignation and we didn't hear from you for a decade.
God. Becky going deep.
Hey, don't worry. At WrestleMania in Vegas, when I take my title back, I'll save you the trouble. I will end you and we will never hear from you again. Welcome to the big time!
Yo, I really enjoyed that segment. That was really good.
Now for Becky, it's time to put her actions where her mouth is.
No one does it on the grandest stage.
All right, Kenny, 45-59. Cut at the start of Becky's promo, and it should end at the end of when AJ's music hits.
Hey, man. Hey, well, I appreciate the help, though. Thanks for showing up out there.
Look, man, when they pull those knucks out of there, I got to do something. I figure you could have at least hidden the thing and picked up the window.
Hey, I ain't hiding nothing, L.A. Everybody had to get got. You talk about the family, you get consequences, Zeus. Straight up and down.
I understand all of that. I understand consequences. I understand what you're saying. Everybody's got to get got. But right now, when you're talking like that, it just sounds like somebody I know. It starts to sound like you're talking like Roman Reigns.
Man, I'm tired of everybody telling me I can get something like Roman Reigns and come on, we don't need to do that. We're going to have a problem, L.A. You keep running your mouth.
Have a problem, man. No. I'm just telling you what I'm here. I'm telling you what I'm here. Yeah.
Just like CM Punk's about to find out. I'd mind my words when you speak about our family.
Damn. Careful, LA.
A little warning by the Usos, but up
all right,
next.
Kenny, 49-22. Cut at the start of AJ talking. Get the mic cutting out.
Nikki Bella is here. Brie Bella is back. It's twin magic time.
Bella Army, rejoice.
The OG women's tag team for this generation.
Eager to test themselves against the best of the best.
Brie and Nikki Bella, inductees into the Hall of Fame, true trailblazers.
It is time for the Bella Twins to go for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship.
In Vegas, everything's a game. Some nights, it's played without cards or dice. Just tension. Every move measured. Every look, a strategy sharpened. Always watching your back. Prepared for anything. Never knowing who the real threat is. Or who might show up at the table. WrestleMania Vegas. It's anyone's game.
Oh. No pop. And then Kenny 50-39 cut at the backstage segment with the Usos. Hey, we don't have the back clip 49-22. It's there. It says it's uploaded. Try refreshing, April.
An interesting story developing with Grayson Waller and the New Day, which we'll get into here in a matter of moments. Waller and Javon Evans next.
Yo, when did Grayson Waller turn into Io Sky? When did Grayson Waller turn into Io Sky? What the hell was that?
You know, WWE is offering fans the opportunity to put their name on a piece of history with Name on Canvas for WrestleMania. Now live on WWE Shop. Fans can have their name printed on the same canvas where the WWE titles will be put on the line both nights this April. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the showcase of the Immortals and cement your name in history. There's Grayson Waller set for action.
We are live from the TD Garden in Boston, home of the Celtics. And that, my friends, is Derek White, Boston Celtics shooting guard in the house. And he did not come alone. He brought the coach, Joe Mazzulla, head coach of the Celtics.
I don't understand what's happening.
In Boston.
Hey, P.S. Go Knicks.
Why don't you turn around and say that?
That's why I whispered it to you.
Bouncy! Hold on, Stu!
Opponent from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 195 pounds, Javon Evans.
The young OG, the soon-to-be 22-year-old Javon Evans, who was taken Monday Night Raw by storm.
One of the most exciting young stars in the game. Boston is fired up and ready to get bouncy.
And Javon has caught the eye of the New Day's Kofi Kingston, who is out here tonight in support of Grayson Waller. Kofi telling Javon he sees a lot of himself in Javon Evans. He's tried to recruit Javon to the New Day. Javon has politely turned him down, but here's the problem.
Bouncy!
Angered Grayson Waller a bit. Grayson, who has been doing the New Day's bidding for many months now, has never formally been offered a spot in the group.
Oh, Cole, I had an opportunity to catch up with Grayson Waller earlier today, and he is not angry. He's simply frustrated. Grayson told me this is the professional equivalent of being stuck in the friend zone. He's doing everything he can.
You don't have Becky's entrance?
No, he hasn't been made a full-fledged member, but he knows he's only a couple impressive outings away.
Oh no,
from that.
I didn't want Becky's entrance. I just wanted.
Now, and still has not been invited into the group. Whoa. And Javon Evans, uber athletic. And nice standing drop kick right to the jaw.
Weird.
Defying the laws of gravity for our entertainment. Let's get bouncy, Cole. Look at this young man go.
Becky's promo to AJ's entrance. Cut it at AJ's entrance.
Where we're going, because I do. We outside.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Almost overshot Waller, but was still able to take him down.
Rough landing for Javon. Gonna have to fight through the disorientation he's no doubt feeling. An opportunity a veteran like Waller could capitalize on. Javon making the climb to the top turnbuckle.
Now off the top rope. What a cross.
Oh my God.
Press, hook to the leg, and a near fall.
And it's no surprise that Evans has caught the attention of Kofi Kingston. Javon's caught the attention of practically everyone in the WWE universe. And there are worse people whose attention to catch. Kofi Kingston, a former world
Kenny,
champion.
I think I misspoke. I misspoke.
What it takes to make it to the top of the mountain.
Evans.
Oh, 45-59 didn't go up. There you go. It's coming. Kenny, it's coming. It's coming. 45-59. My bad. My bad.
Kofi looking a little more vibrant than me. Maybe brighter days are ahead.
45-59, cut at 1 minute 15 seconds.
Kofi believes that the recruiting process may not be over.
I think Grayson will be part of the. Oh my God, Javon is on another level, bro.
Hey, Corey, we outside!
Hey, can you just stay with me on commentary the rest of the night?
Shut up, Cole.
Yo, that's crazy.
Was that cool?
I think Javon Evans has got a future as a commentator here as well.
Well, if not
a
commentator, making a job with the Celtics. He just dove and defied the laws of physics.
Oh my God!
Coach Mazzulla was impressed.
AJ's entrance. Cut it at AJ's entrance.
Taking out Javon Evans, a kick to the shin.
Okay,
And now Waller,
Kenny, 58-39, cut at 127.
Oh, and a big chop by Evans.
Listen, we understand Grayson Waller's been on a bit of a rough luck streak recently, but this man's got a boxing background. Waller is only one right hand away from winning any match.
And let it run.
As well.
Caption 58-39, we outside. Oh my God, dude. Waller is just laying him in tonight.
Kofi is from Boston. He's mouthing off to the Celtics.
Keep playing, coach.
He just called out Eric White.
So I saw a comment earlier on my phone that WWE got a new writer for Monday Night Raw. If that's true, this stuff has been phenomenal. Raw's been fantastic so far.
Referee Jessica Carr with a count.
Why they call it high-risk offense. When it lands, it can be a gold mine. But if you come up short or you miscalculate, you can crash and burn in serious fashion. And Waller wisely attacking the neck of Javon Evans.
You're still 21. Doing that to your 31. Now Waller continues to pound away at Javon Evans. Again, Waller with a chip on his shoulder, and each and every night, you mentioned it earlier, trying to prove himself to Kofi Kingston, and of course Xavier Woods watching at home. He's injured. Cover and a kick out at 2.
Are you not going to send some best wishes and get well soon to Xavier Woods? You're just going to mention coldly that he's at home injured? Like he's a piece of meat? Like he's not a person?
I actually texted him a few weeks ago, and he never returned my text.
That's because he doesn't like you.
Why would I wish him good well then?
Because he's a nice human being.
And look at Grayson Waller continuing.
Jessica Carr is a crooked referee, guys. Crooked.
Top in WWE.
You've been up since 10:30 this morning, by the way.
What he's capable of.
What time is it there, though, Berkeley?
Tag team champion, something the New Day know all
I've been up
about.
since 7 this morning.
What better way to impress
And
Kofi
after
by
stream,
knocking out one of the
I
hottest
still
young
have to
stars in the
film with
game?
Jack O'Hara.
Penny combination and a kick out. Whoa! What an uppercut. Especially on the road to
I love how
WrestleMania.
Waller is able to get all his offense in during commercial break. My dad just asked me, where's Bianca Belair been? I'm just gonna say this. If Bianca is still struggling with her finger, I think we just need to cut it off. And let's come back. Oh my God, what a super kick from Javon Evans.
Jealousy when it comes to Grayson Waller over the way that Kofi Kingston is all you have done all night, Cole, is drive a wedge. Why? Well, I'm not driving a wedge. Kofi Kingston went fawning all over Javon Evans. I mean, you got to admit that. Kofi has simply been impressed with one of the brightest young talents in WWE. Javon now springboard off the top rope. Look at the height from Javon Evans. Just like you, just like me, just like Missoula, just like everybody in the building. Boom!
Say Bianca tell after Raw, her knuckle apparently just disintegrated.
In fact, Kofi was
I'm just sitting here and I'm like, man, like, if it's really hindering you that bad, and it's not a disrespectful comment, it's not a disrespectful comment. I have a friend. She is a power lifter in Canada, and she had an issue with her finger and just cut it off. It's one finger.
With one of his own. Javon caught him with a kick to the face, and now Evans looking to keep Waller off balance, but
Oh, that was a stinger.
And now sending Evans again into
Oh my God, folded. Javon sells so well.
Needs to maintain this pressure. Oh, easier said than done. Yeah, but he corrected himself like it was nothing. Nice German suplex released by Evans.
Yeah, you've been out of action for a year.
When it flips, good luck, because the young OG means business. Here comes Waller. Oh, and ran right into Evans.
Jesus.
Flatliner, and ooh, Evans caught him with a knee.
God, WWE works at such a crazy pace.
Heading up to his comfort zone. Top rope and great.
Oh, those boys ain't bouncy. Those boys ain't bouncy.
Oh, dropping Javon right on the top of his skull. And a kick out at 2, just barely. Very effective, innovative offense from Grayson Waller. That earned a nod of approval and a light applause from Kofi Kingston.
Oh my God, gangrene. Who gets gangrene these days?
Certainly seems to be the case. Now Waller looking to capitalize. We've seen Grayson utilize this maneuver before. If he lands this, it could be lights out. Javon might be lights out for Waller. You never want to have your lights turned out when you're stuck on the top turnbuckle. I don't care who you are. Dangerous situation for the Australian superstar.
Oh, it was in the 80s? Okay. Wait, what?
Quite sure what he's, I don't know what he was trying to do there, and Javon landed on his feet.
What's Javon? Smash fly.
From the top rope, a Hurricane Rana. Are you kidding me?
Javon, are you insane? Are you, dude? Put a title on this kid. Put a title on this kid. This is actually stupid how gifted he is. It is genuinely.
Cole, I think my voice just went a whole octave higher. I have never seen that.
It is dumb how good this kid is.
Javon Evans with a super Hurricane Rana from the very top, followed immediately.
What are we even doing, man? This kid is so good.
Face first goes Waller. What a win for the young OG. Full speed ahead for a man who's going to be a future champion in WWE. Javon Evans.
Stop it, Javon. Stop it.
I'd rather have you win. I'd rather have you win. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get disqualified. You're going to beat him, man.
Don't be showing some tough love.
You got to stay focused, man. That's the problem. You know what I mean?
Uh-oh. Who's hurt?
Well, you certainly are having a hell of a night. Brock, the Vision.
Does he need a drink?
I want you to schedule a match. I want you to schedule a match for Madison Square Garden. I want you to schedule a match for next week at Madison Square Garden with the Usos defending the tag team titles against the Vision, and I want it to be a street fight.
Hey, yo. You know Brock's getting involved in that.
You have given me something to consider.
What the hell is it?
Hey, Paul?
Consider.
Simmer down.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Tranquilo, Papi.
Where are you going?
Where do you want me to go?
To the ring.
Why would I go to the ring?
You requested time to address Seth Rollins. Paul, that time is now.
After the night I'm having, you still want me to go to the ring and address Seth Rollins?
You wanted the time. The time is now.
Oh, boy.
I've had it with Seth Rollins. I've had it with everyone around her. I am sick of it all. Okay.
Braun Breaker coming back?
I'm gonna miss him at all.
Maybe? Maybe? What a segment.
Pack our things.
Okay, so Kenny, while we're here, 0549, and she had an issue with her finger, and oh my god. Yeah, Kenny, 0549, cut. Actually, you know what? Let's do a short clip of this. See how this does. Yeah, Kenny, 0549, cut at 1 minute 55 seconds.
Rematch.
0559, 1 minute 55 seconds, and then 0750, cut at the start of the backstage segment for Heyman and Pierce.
You got Netflix, you've got Game Night.
Mucho gracias, senor. He's been at the PC working on getting cleared for a return. It's just wild to me that it's just wild to me that like a hernia like he did, you're able to come back from that quick.
A night like no other. A celebration in Las Vegas. Be there when icons become legends.
It depends on the hernia. Berkeley, it depends on the hernia.
Welcome back, Mr. Shelby.
Okay, anime, I'm gonna answer your text to me about this movie. Fuck that movie. Period. It was so well done, but fuck that movie. The Peaky Blinders Immortal Man movie.
I'm so honored that you two chose.
And I saw it coming too.
It is up to you now to protect the soul inside of you.
I'm sure he's the one.
Ever since we got here, I feel like something weird is going on.
We are still getting married, right?
I know the earth's pain.
Why am I comfortable with the pain?
Letting these hours pass me by, baby.
Texas was painful.
I'll take it from here.
Now Taxes is a Canadian TurboTax expert ready to tag in and file for you.
Las Las Vegas will host the 2026 WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony at Dolby Live at Park MGM on Friday, April 17th at 9 p.m. Pacific, honoring AJ Styles, Demolition, Stephanie McMahon, and announced on Friday, NBA Hall of Famer, member of the NWO, Dennis.
By the way, I got to watch Dennis Rodman's daughter play soccer the other day. That was cool. That was really cool getting to see her play. Yo, Ryan HD Gamer, thank you so much for the follow.
On his way to the ring, but a very upset looking.
Was he there? No, he wasn't.
Entering the ring here tonight.
Heyman has so much on his mind. He's trying to juggle so many balls right now.
Heyman's working tonight, by the way, chat. By the way, guys, like always, I appreciate y'all being here. If you are new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that follow button. If you're on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, wherever you are, please don't forget to hit that follow button, like, subscribe, and put the notifications on for when we go live.
I'm having a really bad night. And not just because after a 40-year Hall of Fame career,
Hall of Fame,
relegated to a contractual appearance in Boston, Massachusetts,
with the Yankees tie on. Heel work one-on-one.
Because there's no one left for me to hide behind. Bronson Reed will not be back anytime soon. Braun Breaker will not be back anytime soon. Brock Lesnar is so pissed off, he has already left the arena. Logan Paul is half
It's a trap.
Austin Theory is
This is a trap.
conscious, which means that just leaves me.
This is 1,000,000% a trap.
And I have a stalker, a jaded ex, a psychopath that fancies himself as a visionary, and his name is Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah, this is 1,000,000% a trap.
And despite the character that I portray on television, here's a news flash for everyone. I'm a man.
Oh boy.
And I'm a man that's been pushed too far. And Seth Rollins is a man who feels the same way, which means WWE isn't big enough for the two of us. No, that's not a challenge for a match at WrestleMania. We all know I don't stand any chance in that match. Nor is it a challenge to fight tonight, but to be honest, what other choice am I left with? So, maybe it's time that Seth Rollins came down here and put me out of my own damn misery.
You asked for it, Paul.
Maybe it's time that we do this right here, right now.
I don't think we're going to get Burn It Down. We're just going to get Masked Men. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm calling this right now. I said it last week. It's going to be Masked Men, and Breaker's going to be part of one of them.
If you think that I'm afraid of circumstances like this, you're 100% correct. But sometimes a man has to do what a man has to do.
This is such a trap, dude. This is such a trap by Heyman. It is such a trap, dude.
Are you freaking kidding me? Here's your moment, Seth. Let's do this. I'm standing in your ring, Mr. Visionary. I'm waiting for you.
Yeah, we all knew that was him. Why are there cops? I heard Boston PD was average.
I told you I was going to settle this with you like a man. Men in my family are snitches. We file restraining orders with the courts. We file lawsuits. You're within 50 feet of me. Violation of a restraining order is a felony. You are going to jail. You are
Wait,
going to prison.
what?
And when you go to prison, because you're a felon, your wife will divorce you. And when she divorces you, and she's married to half of the locker room, someone is going to call Child Protective Services for your daughter. But don't worry, I, Paul Heyman, will adopt your daughter so she doesn't go through life knowing that her father...
Yeah, you wow.
Rollins has heard enough. And now, Heyman, no!
Oh my God, dude.
Heyman after Heyman threw the microphone at him, and now the Boston Police Department forcing Seth Rollins into the corner.
That was genuinely diabolical from Paul Heyman.
Now they're cuffing Rollins, and you heard Heyman say in a restraining order put on Rollins.
Yo, Seth just said... Yo, dead ass, Seth just said... What the hell? Dude, what a segment. Yeah, why'd they handcuff him in the front, but still. Bro, that was sick. Okay, Kenny, 15. Wait, hold on. Where are we at? 15, like, 15. Subscribe, and put the notifications on for when we.
They say in Vegas.
Kenny cuts 15-15 at 10 seconds.
A blink.
Wait, hold on. Oh, stop. Hold on.
Cause after a 40-year Hall of Fame career.
Control. But the great ones.
This is such a trap. Okay, 1542, Kenny. Let it run.
Got them right where they want them.
1542. Let it run. Austin PD was average.
Just haven't figured it out yet.
And then 1830 cut at 55 seconds.
It's anyone's game.
Hey, it's kind of weird how Seth's and Becky's kid gets mentioned. Well, listen, she's going to be a future Hall of Famer, so we all know. We all know she's going to end up as a wrestler, so.
Introducing first, the team of Oscar and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors.
Well, we're regrouping here after a very odd situation between Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins. Obviously, Paul Heyman outplayed Seth Rollins tonight.
One step ahead of the architect. There aren't too many people in the business
or the world, as a matter of fact, who can say that they outsmarted Seth freaking Rollins. Rollins apparently has been arrested by the Boston Police Department.
Will she wrestle under Lynch or Rollins? I think she'll just wrestle under her own name. To be like, she'll come out with something else.
Sure about all the legalities, but we know that Rollins is not medically cleared to compete, so the fact that he isn't here as a competitor sort of limits his ability to inflict harm on others.
Seth's daughter be like, the fuck did I? Yeah, fair.
Meanwhile, Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors, tag team action tonight against Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, as all these teams try to jockey for an opportunity at a women's tag team championship match. Of course, the title is being held by Nia and Lash. The irresistible forces.
You know what I'm looking forward to most for WrestleMania week? Watching Zilla get his ass kicked by Killer Cross.
What an odd situation with Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins, who's become his arch nemesis.
Just saying.
Seth Rollins was escorted out of the building by the Boston Police Department. Paul Heyman, though, went too far, and Rollins made a beeline back for the ring. Heyman made the mistake of mentioning Seth's daughter, which incited this.
Literally, Sophia, anytime Tess is pissed off.
Then would require a bit more of a stern response from Boston PD. Cuffing Rollins.
I thought you were gonna say meeting me.
The visionary out of
you know what? As long as you wear deodorant, I don't care who you meet, who I meet.
He put a restraining order in place against Seth Rollins. Rollins learning about it tonight. It was violated, of course, and appears Rollins will be charged with violating that order. Hook.
Do you think Miz and Maurice's daughters will be wrestlers? Probably one of them. Nepo babies, you know how it is.
26 of the Kabuki Warriors, the video game available right now. Asuka and Kairi set for tag team action. Everyone trying to get an opportunity at the
I'm wearing Tesh's bathwater.
The tag champs of Nia
Anime, I hate to ask for this, dude, but I need that image that you're doing for me and Jack before Mania, please.
For everyone on the roster.
Please, please, please.
The Kabuki Warriors have held the tag team championships in the past. They had 3 times for these two.
By the way, I'm just going to shout this out. It was 8 minutes ago, but strippers got me banned. Thank you so much for the follow. Wednesday or Thursday? Okay, whenever, dude. Before Mania. Actually, not before Mania. Before I need it like a week before Mania, because I got to get it made into a print to have on our stream.
Bayley's made it very clear that she needs to get back to WrestleMania. Last year, she was taken out by Becky Lynch, who would team with Lyra Valkyria to win the tag titles at WrestleMania.
Legend.
Bayley looking at tonight, Corey, as perhaps another opportunity to work one step closer to the grandest stage. Unfortunately for Bayley, I fear that her WrestleMania desperation is more like quicksand. The more she struggles, the more desperate she gets, the worse and worse her chances of survival get, the worse her shot at making it to the showcase of immortals becomes. Bayley and Lyra have had a history with the Kabuki Warriors. Second time they've actually met in a tag team matchup. And if you're Lyra Valkyria, you have to be aware of the fact that Bayley is feeling desperate. You don't want to allow someone you once looked up to become an anchor in your own career. Speaking of anchors, has Kairi Sane become an anchor for Asuka? They've had some differences as of late. Seems Kairi.
Yo, wow, views are shit tonight.
Please, Asuka.
Kenny, I hate to. Hold on.
Japanese is
Hold on.
lackluster at best, so I fear that your speculation may not be correct. As far as we know,
yeah, you're good.
The relationship between Asuka and Kairi Sane is as strong as it's ever been. Kairi is simply playing her role. She's being subservient to Asuka, who
are they not going up to the?
Ask Io what that's all about.
Yeah, they are.
So Asuka,
okay, whatever.
Worse than yours.
Just make it by Tesh doesn't make up his mind. That should be a prediction tonight. Now, mods, what?
Oh, look at Kairi Sane causing the distraction, paying dividends.
What happened to not being on your phone? Honestly, Welsh, I thought about that while I was on my phone. But it's hard to do.
But as I was saying,
we're 26 days away from Mania, man. I have to be perfectly on my.
Match, but ultimately, the role model couldn't get the job done. Does she continue to slide down the mountain, or does she rally tonight?
Well, at some point, Corey, all these
He doesn't. Jesus, DeMarco.
get in your head, right?
DeMarco, I can say you don't love me. You're a mod for my competition.
And it's a sad state of affairs when you got one of the most.
I never said you couldn't. You don't get paid, but you're a mod for the competition, bruh.
This level of self-doubt, this close to
but I'm glad you're here.
I mean, that could be catastrophic for Bayley's career.
Especially after what happened last year. Lyra Valkyria now. Oh, and Kyrie.
Jesus, Kyrie, that was a shot.
Lyra might owe Kyrie a couple bucks after that one. My God.
And here comes Kyrie Sane.
Berkeley, I am not ignoring you.
Double team on Bayley.
I'm choosing the messages to answer to.
Oh, kick right to the spine. Nice bulldog by Asuka. Sliding drop kick from Kyrie Sane, and the Kabuki Warriors have taken over.
This is ignoring you.
Taxes was feeling trapped. Now Taxes is filing from anywhere with the support of a trusted Canadian TurboTax expert. So you can do your taxes whenever, wherever. And today, that just might be from bed. That's more like it. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax.
Welcome back, Mr. Shelby.
Looking for me, son. Just need to speak to him. I'm in charge now. By order of the Peaky Blinders.
Berlin would prefer I was talking to your father.
Can't be easy being the son of Thomas Shelby. How it ends will be his decision.
This summer, a legend returns. An icon, a champion, an American hero. His name, Lonnie the Hawk Hawkins.
That's me. I'm him. That's who they're talking about. If you're wondering.
A good engineer always has a plan, but allow me to demonstrate.
All right, gentlemen, I want a clean fight. I want to abide by the rules.
There are no rules.
I want to break some big news. NXT will be bringing one of its biggest PLEs to one of the greatest wrestling cities in all the world.
On Saturday, April 4th.
Get ready for a fight.
NXT stands up in St. Louis. The stakes are high. The world is watching. And only the best stand and deliver. NXT Stand and Deliver. Saturday,
NXT Stand and Deliver, April 4th at 7 Eastern. God damn it. I feel included in this community for sure.
WWE
You should.
fans on hand here tonight in Boston. Bayley, Lyra Valkyria against the Kabuki Warriors in tag team action, and Kyrie not allowing Bayley to make a tag.
The last possible second stopping the forward progress of the role model. Kyrie kicked toward Asuka.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. Asuka intimidating her own partner. Tag made by Lyra.
I'll create some new ones.
It'll allow Lyra to
Anime.
make a tag. Cross body from the top rope.
Yeah, I swear to God, Lyra has gotten in incredible shape.
Talked a lot earlier about how Lyra feels this responsibility to help Bayley make her way back to WrestleMania.
Lyra needs to worry about her own road to WrestleMania. Muscling up.
Oh my God. Like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Lyra's always been in good shape, and she's not like Ivy Nile shape. But I think Lyra genuinely might be
Unfortunately for Lyra, couldn't finish the job just
the
yet.
second or third most fit woman in WWE.
The irresistible forces, everyone gunning for him.
And like, that's with Jade and Bianca included.
To Kairi Sane, able to
For Lyra's stature, she's there.
Sane now with a bit of daylight. What will she do with it? Can she make the tag to Asuka?
Will you buy me WrestleMania tickets, please? You DM the other day saying you will buy me WrestleMania tickets.
Into a neck breaker. The Kabuki Warriors rolling, covered by Asuka.
Why would I buy you WrestleMania tickets when I don't even have WrestleMania tickets?
Asuka and Kairi work so well together. 3 times they've held the tag team titles together. Lyra lands on her feet. Oh, that spinning heel kick caught Asuka in the face. And now Bayley back up and makes the tag.
Very effective teamwork by Lyra and Bayley. Fisherman Buster.
Bayley, elbow from the second row.
Oh, what an elbow. 2.
And another near fall.
Come on, ref.
Bayley looks like she's becoming a bit frustrated here.
You can see Bayley glance up at the WrestleMania sign, realizing her chance may be slipping through her fingers.
Oh my God, what a that elbow though. You think OVW champ can buy beloved fans tickets? There was no title on the line, but I think I might have a record in OVW for title or for like match length. Just saying. I think I might have the fastest match in OVW history.
Kairi, what a stomp.
Shiver me timbers.
Like, hold on.
Stomp to the heart.
How long was the match? Does anyone know?
And Bayley breaks
yes, Bayley.
Asuka now back into the fray.
Goodbye, Bayley.
Was it like 4.5 seconds?
Strange. Asuka now.
Bringing the fight to the roll.
And Bayley with a belly to belly. Onto our
there goes the monitors.
You okay?
Yeah, just a flying monitor. Nothing my insurance won't cover.
And now
I'll be honest.
From the barricade, points to the WrestleMania sign. Nobody home delivers an elbow on the announce table.
Bayley
Lyra.
went for broke and it did not pay off. Valkyria
yo, Jesus.
And Lyra now with Kairi sent back into the ring. Valkyria back in, setting up Kairi Sane. Nightwing.
Yo, that Nightwing was so clean.
Bayley, Asuka. And now Lyra Valkyria with the win.
The team of Bayley.
That finish was clean. That finish was very clean.
Bayley and Asuka were getting at it out here at ringside. Meanwhile, Lyra Valkyria would pick up the win with Nightwing in the middle of the ring and Bayley and Lyra rolling.
No doubt about it. Disappointing outcome for the Kabuki Warriors. But kudos to Lyra Valkyria. Here you see Bayley stepping up her aggression, which is what it's going to take if she wants to head to Vegas. Unfortunately, tonight for the role model, it did not pay off. Luckily for Bayley, Lyra kept her eyes on the prize, taking out Kairi first.
Thug life.
Delivering Nightwing, hooking the leg.
Thank you so much for the sub.
Here's Jackie Redmond.
Hi, Jackie.
Bayley, Lyra, congratulations on a big victory over the Kabuki Warriors. Listen, this is a huge W, and it comes just 4 weeks away from WrestleMania. Have you guys been feeling the pressure to find a way to Vegas?
Pressure? You think in this moment right now, after we beat one of the greatest tag teams in the world, that we feel pressure? No, we feel pretty damn good.
Jackie, let me say something. I gotta say something. Lash, Nia, you already got your
our names in your mouth because you know that we are the ones that can beat you.
They're the ones.
I have an idea. Nia, Lash, you guys talk a big game, and Lash, I know you're new to this, but we run the tag division. We've been running it for a whole year, so if you guys are as big and bad as you think you are, next week we're in the most famous arena in the world. Hold on. Bayley and Lyra are gonna beat Nia and Lash. Okay, let's end on that one. There we go. Thank you, ladies.
Well, let's see if Nia and Lash take the challenge from a victorious Bayley and Lyra Valkyria here tonight. You know, Corey, Bayley and Lyra both getting their WWE starts in NXT, just like this former WWE champion.
Finn? Why the
entry?
Tiffany?
Epiphanies. Daddy said I'm ready to take over NXT. The real question is
Daddy?
NXT ready for Tiffany Stratton? It's Tiffy time! NXT
It's Tiffy time!
was very important for me in my development. They made me superstar.
You think OVW champ can buy beloved Fame for like match length in OVW history? Okay, Kenny, 34-33, cut at 132.
Winning the NXT Women's Championship took me from this new girl to the future of the business.
Hi, Jackie. And 36-25.
I felt like I learned everything.
Tag me, or sorry, sort it at, or Jesus. Cut it at 137. And make sure you tag Jackie.
And speaking of NXT, its biggest show of the year is NXT Stand and Deliver. And it comes to the Factory in St. Louis, Missouri, next Saturday, April 4th. Tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster.
Hey, Mr. Femi, man. How are you, man? How's it been? Hey, everything good, brother? What about you? Oh, man, thank you.
Hey, bro, can you show me that Penta walk, bro? I've been trying to do that this whole
Of course, it's very easy. Look, try it with me. Like this, like this.
What? Well, that's a meme with speed right there.
Yeah, I know, speed.
Hey, we never met. What's your name? Dragon?
Dragon Lee.
You a dragon?
I'm a dragon, carnal.
I'm a dog.
You a dog? You are a dog? Hey, take it easy.
Hey, tranquilo, papi.
Oh, okay, brother. All right, it was nice seeing y'all.
Can somebody curse speed?
Carnal, solamente te quería agradecer por la semana pasada. We did lucha libre. I like that. Gracias.
Whenever you want rematch, you got it. Ya sabes, hermano.
Good luck today. Buena suerte. Thank you.
Penta, Dominic for the Intercontinental title tonight.
Can we curse speed? That would be great. I would thoroughly enjoy seeing speed get cursed.
So you saw him in action earlier on tonight. Well, now he's going to join us on the stage. So please welcome the young OG, Javon Evans.
Hold on now. Hey, you're not lit enough. Boston, if you can hear me say, yeah! All right, we good, go ahead.
They're pretty lit. All right, so first of all, I've got to deliver flowers your way. Congratulations on your win against Grayson Waller.
The commercials are crazy tonight.
It felt great. I'm already sore. My hair is messed up. But your boy got the W!
All right, we got to talk about something serious. And that topic is Kofi Kingston.
Shut up, Sagan.
For weeks, Kofi has offered his mentorship to you. He's offered his guidance. Why haven't you chosen to take him up on his offer?
All right, look, respectfully, Kofi's, he's the real OG. You know, he's been here for a minute. We talking about a former world champion. But unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't want to be the next Kofi Kingston. I don't want to be Kofi's young boy. You know what I mean? I wanna be
Young
the
boy.
first young OG. I want to be the first 21-year-old that's putting belt to ass. I want to be the first Javon Evans. But with that being said, I also want to accomplish some dreams and goals. And I want to be a champion here in WWE. So you already know your boy got his eyes on the IC Championship match tonight.
There we go. There we go.
I got my eyes on you, Pa. So be ready, because there's only one thing that you're going to say when you see the young OG on your TV.
Do y'all know?
With me. You can say it with me, too, if you listen to Netflix. You can say it with me. AP, Adam Pearce, you can say it with me. OG Unk, you can say it with me. And everybody in Boston can say it with me. That boy is. Straight like that. Yeah.
Yo, Javon versus Penta would be stupid, by the way.
Sounds kind of nice, right?
Future champion in WWE in general. I appreciate you, Monk.
Thank you, man.
That would be stupid. That would be genuinely stupid.
WrestleMania 42 is coming to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas in just 26 nights. And for the first time ever, limited seats are available for purchase on the WrestleMania stage. Tickets for this one-of-a-kind, elevated viewing experience are available right now via Ticketmaster.
And my man, I Show Speed is back on the red brand. How are you enjoying the road to WrestleMania? Man, I'm having the time of my life today. I hear, yes. They got Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, Danhausen. What?
Yes!
Hi, WWE legend Danhausen. Nice to meet you. Very nice, very evil. Oh, boy. Say, I had a question for you. How are you so famous when you only have 180 human followers?
180 million followers?
Oh, my God. Let me get that. Yep, checks out. So, I have a proposition for you. How about you give Danhausen your password? I'll log in. We can call the show I Show Speedhausen. And then we'll split the profits. It'll be great for both of us.
No.
No? No. You think you're better than me? You think you're better than Danhausen? Tell you what, I have a new achievement for you. You want to know what it is?
What?
You
are
cursed.
Cursed.
What? Where do you
Where'd
go?
he go?
Cursed? What you mean, cursed? He's kidding. What is he talking about?
Listen.
Bro, who is that?
I don't know, and I have business, so you enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good one.
Cursed?
I Show Speed being cursed could be disastrous for 180 million followers. Can you see the ring? Somebody shows, and then the bad thing just
shut up.
This is bad.
Bro, that's wild. Bro, that's wild. That's just wild.
On Monday Night Raw, Roman
36,
Reigns
25.
and CM Punk are here live. They, of course, battled for the World Heavyweight Championship.
All right, Kenny, hold
at
on.
WrestleMania. Over on SmackDown, they've got quite the situation developing between Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, and the undisputed WWE title.
All right, hold on. Kenny. 39-13.
The love you showed me
In St. Louis, Missouri.
puts a smile on my face.
Fuck that one. Kenny, ignore 39-13, okay?
I have felt my entire life.
41-44.
To be how much world championship gold I have put around my waist. Then Cody came into the picture, and I didn't know.
All right, Kenny. 41-44. Start at the
Cody took that burden off my chest.
I'm sure you're hearing the voices in your head.
41-44. Start at 38 seconds. The start of the promo. And then 43-32.
What the hell was that last week, man?
43-32 cut at 139 at the start of the Pierce and Speed segment. Mucho gracias, sir. I do miss Pat and Cole. I do too. Cardona caught strays. Cardona caught a lot of strays.
You're right. I'm gonna go to the ring right now, and I'm gonna fix it.
I'm gonna say this. There's no one on the phone. I'm telling you right now, there's no one on the phone. It's the voices in Randy's head. There is no one on the phone. Respect, no swearing.
Shut up, bitch! You know, the voices are in Randy Orton's head once again, and you have to wonder what he's capable of when Randy Orton heads into his 21st career WrestleMania in 26 days.
Well, the Apex Predator absolutely intends on leaving Las Vegas as the brand new, undisputed WWE champion. But first, the Viper must get past the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. It is going down on the grandest stage of them all.
And the question is, what condition is Cody Rhodes in after that brutal beatdown and an assault a couple of weeks ago by Randy Orton? Well, coming up this Wednesday, over on our friend
How about
Pat
this?
McAfee show on ESPN, Cody Rhodes will deliver his first interview.
You know what? You know it would be a lot of fun if Alexa Bliss pinned Randy Orton the same way she did a couple of years ago, and Kim Orton got in the ring.
This loss is your fault. If you care, our team, make it up to me. 군자네! 군자네!
Yo, EO with the Rhea shirt and the pop.
We have had our ups and downs recently, but you don't deserve to be treated like this, Kyrie. You deserve better. Kyrie!
Jesus.
Pathetic, Theo. First,
Wow.
Rhea leaves you all alone. And now it's obvious Kyrie wants nothing to do with you. So what was your plan last week? Befriend Stephanie? But all you really did was cost me the satisfaction of putting her face into the mat.
Raquel, we chugging beers tonight or what?
And I would interfere again if I had a chance.
Okay, te gusta jugar, chiquita. You want to play? Fine, we can play. Next week, meet me in the ring, and I'll finish with you what I started with her.
You are on.
Hope Pierce makes that official for next week at Madison Square Garden in New York. Intercontinental Championship time. The former champ, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, of course, accompanied by the woman who wants to win the World Championship. Wait a minute! And speaking of the World Champion,
Stephanie Vaquer, La Primera, attacking Morgan.
Dominic tried to get involved, and finally officials out here trying to separate Stephanie and Liv. These two meet at WrestleMania for the Women's World title.
Oh my God!
Stephanie makes it.
This thing has gotten so deeply personal in the past few weeks.
My God!
Oh my God!
Somebody separate them! And Corey, things are just heating up for WrestleMania.
You could say that again.
Jesus. What the wow.
Well, Dominic Mysterio, who has to take on Penta now for the Intercontinental Championship, just had to witness his girlfriend, the #1 contender for the Women's World title, get into a massive brawl with the champ, Stephanie McMahon.
I think this is a perfectly reasonable time to call off the match. There is no way
That was
Dirty Dom
sick.
is in a championship headspace after just watching his Guerrita be attacked by Vaquer. He himself was assaulted. Dirty
This
Dom,
Kenny-
we don't need to do this. We can push the match back to a later date. Someone get Pierce out here.
Kenny cuts.
How are you making this Raquel?
Kenny cut.
Clearly unhinged.
49.59 at 151.
Yeah, JD McDonough, I mean, you God forbid Dominic ever goes into a match when it's one-on-one with nobody else around.
Your mega campeón, el más sucio de los sucios, the king of the luchadors. I could go on. Cut me off at any time.
No, go ahead. You're the voice of AAA.
We could be moments away from Dirty Dom once again being the double champion.
Well, Dominic believes he should be.
Forget the double leg. When she got thrown in, when Stephanie got thrown into the Titantron. God damn! I thought her neck landed
The
first.
entire Judgment Day was in agreement.
Did Tom just shower, or his hair always like that?
I've been sitting here with you for the last 2 hours, Cole. How am I supposed to know?
Oh, you're the voice of AAA. I thought you knew all things Lucha Libre.
I don't believe Dirty Dom's showering schedule is pertinent information for my viewership, okay? I like to imagine maybe it's just a leave-in conditioner. Dirty Dom generally smells very, very nice when he's around. And you want to protect an investment like that. A mullet like that isn't grown overnight. It takes time, it takes care, it takes nurturing.
So tell me about JD's mullet.
It's not a mullet. JD just has long hair. This is a distinctly different hairstyle, Cole.
It's hard to tell with a hat on.
Do you not engage with JD throughout the day?
Nope, not at all.
Well, it's probably for the best.
Acknowledge your new head writer, Alexandra Williams. She's killing it, by the way. Killing it.
Continental title coming your way. Dominic Mysterio, who's got to get his...
He's got to get his mind right. Dom is very clearly in a negotiated headspace because he just watched his Guerrita laid out by Stephanie Vaquer. Disrespect.
That's pleasant.
I like it. I like it. I hope you win.
That's pleasant. Sicko.
Here we go. So Punk and Roman are ending the night, I guess?
The spectacular Penta, who will once again defend the Intercontinental Championship. He, of course, beat Dom a few weeks back. He beat Dragon Lee. He beat El Grande Americano.
The culmination of his life's work. Penta, a proud, fighting Intercontinental Champion. Penta's gone so far as to promise to defend the Intercontinental Championship south of the border in Mexico.
He's a smooth
in AAA.
operator.
But that's a tall task that he can only accomplish if he gets past the former Intercontinental Champion and reigning AAA Mega Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
There's that.
For Penta, this has been a year-long journey to finally capture the Intercontinental title. Remember, he and Dominic were involved in that fatal four-way at Wrestlemania last year, where Dominic won the Intercontinental Championship when he pinned
Sophia.
Balor.
Fuck, I was about to say something really offside.
I'm pretty sure in that moment, Dom probably realized that Finn
Oh,
was the
God.
weak link of the Judgment Day. A year
I was going to
ago,
say, we all know
but
about
because
it going in the
Dom's
wrong
an
hole.
altruistic young man, he decided to give Finn a
I don't
chance
even
to
know
redeem
if that's
himself.
PG.
Son of a WWE Hall of Famer, Cole. I mean, it's a family show. Let's be honest. You've been out here assassinating Dom's character for years now.
An incredible atmosphere when Penta.
Yo,
enters
how
the
much? No, dead ass. How much pyro are they giving Penta?
Penta has absolutely forged a great relationship with the WWE fans around the world. He continues to wow us week after week with his in-ring performances.
But tonight he's going to have to keep an eye on J.D. McDonough outside the ring. Dominic Mysterio's Judgment Day brother. We get set for this matchup. Let's head up to the ring and the great Alicia Taylor.
This is for the IC title too.
The following contest.
And
Nope.
Dominic Mysterio wasting little time going to work on Penta. And referee Eddie Orengo going to separate the two.
Do your job, Eddie.
Officially underway.
Do your job, Eddie.
Checking on Penta now to see if Penta's ready to go. And Dominic Mysterio not even waiting for the ring introductions, going to work.
The king of the luchadors imposing his will on the Intercontinental Champion. Dirty Dom wants his gold back.
And don't forget, Corey, the city of Boston in the Intercontinental Championship brings back bad memories for Dominic Mysterio. Remember back in November, the night that John Cena beat Dominic Mysterio to win his first Intercontinental Championship right here in Boston.
I promised Dom I wouldn't bring that up, so thanks, Cole.
And Penta up the Hurricane Rana. And now, nice backbreaker to Dom.
Ibradora. Gonna call all the lucha moves properly, Michael Cole, so you can listen and learn.
I need to learn. Now Penta into the corner.
Tremendous balance. And the impact at the end, 2 boots in the grill of the AAA Mega Champion. I have a feeling Penta's looking to take flight.
But Dominic Mysterio with a drop kick. And now Dom's suicide dive.
Wow.
Into a DDT. Dominic and Penta for the championship.
They started doing pyro in the corners. Oh, look.
These hours pass me by, baby.
Texas was painful.
Go your way. Oh, no.
I'll take it from here.
How far was the drive to Kentucky? 8 hours and 27 minutes both ways. We stopped 6 or 7 times each way.
Yankees take on Rafael Devers and the San Francisco Giants.
Yeah, so we drove from Toronto to Louisville.
What a play.
Yep.
The New York Yankees.
I need to see your reaction to what I just sent you. Ban yourself for... Oh, fuck off. You know what, Welsh? For catching that, Sophia can ban you for that.
That's your superpower.
Acknowledge me.
Shut up, bitch.
Dodge the noise. You flip it, own it, make it yours. Walk in loud, walk out legendary.
This summer, a legend returns. An icon, a champion, an American hero. His name, Lonnie the Hawk Hawkins.
That's me. I'm him. That's who they're talking about. If you're wondering.
I got you right where I want you.
You wouldn't be here without me. I'm the champ, and I call the shots. I'm picking you because I hate you. I've always hated you.
The tribal chief and the best in the world in the main event at
WrestleMania.
I'm so honored that you two chose to get married here. It is up to you now to protect the soul in front of you.
Are you sure he's the one?
Ever since we got here, I feel like something weird is going on.
We are still getting married, right?
And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. This is for Penta's Intercontinental Championship. Penta, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, JD McDonough at ringside.
Penta looking to chop down the king of the luchadors. Face first goes Dominic. The challenger wisely rolls to the outside. Here comes the Intercontinental Champion.
Up over the top, Tope con Hilo.
See, there you go. I'm learning. You should come to Mexico with me one of these days. Nope. You can hang out with JBL, have a good time.
Oh, John's there?
Yeah.
Good job, Sophia. Good job.
Dom sent back into the ring.
He's probably going to go cry in another... Oh, my God. So, y'all want to see who the new writer for WWE is?
Penta turning the tides of this matchup back into his own favor. Very
hey, y'all want to see who the new writer for WWE?
Kick out by Dominic.
Penta now feeling a modicum of frustration after he's unable to dispose of Dirty Dom. Penta now wanting to rally the WWE fans tonight in this jam-packed TD Garden. Penta looking for the Penta driver. This could do it.
Dominic, though, able to reverse, and Penta. Here we go. Penta driver.
Oh my God, that Penta driver did not look right at all.
And Dominic just kicks out.
You know, there was a momentary hesitation. I don't know if Penta lost his grip at the last second or what, but ordinarily,
let's not go there, anime.
Immediately, which usually leads to a 3 count.
Damn.
There was a bit of separation. That may be the only reason Dom was able to survive. But things could go.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
No.
Oh, and Dominic turns it into a Michinoku driver.
What a Michinoku driver from frickin' Dom. Dude, seriously.
Cause for celebration for a double champion yet again.
Penta was going for the Mexican destroyer.
Maybe DeMonte.
Able to counter.
DeMonte, I'm surprised you stayed here all night so far.
Well, lining up Penta.
And now sent in a position for a 619.
Watch out, Dom.
Penta with a kick to the face.
Here it comes.
And look at JD McDonough. You wondering when he was going to get involved. Dominic from behind.
McDonough proving to be invaluable.
619. He's going to do it. Dirty Dom.
Your wife's mad at you?
Dominic staring back at the man he stabbed in the back. Finn Balor.
So JD's about to take a sling blade. Oh, all right.
JD McDonough gonna suffer the consequences of what he did to Finn Balor a few weeks back.
The Irish Ace now feeling the wrath of the Prince.
And Dominic now trying to regroup, went for the frog splash. Penta.
Roll up, 1, 2, 3.
Picks up the win.
All right. Penta, get out of there.
The Intercontinental Champion, Penta.
Oh, the big-time assist from Finn Balor. Cole, the ending of that match was almost identical to how Dom pinned Finn at WrestleMania last year.
Indeed, and Balor had Dominic frozen in fear, which cost Dominic the title tonight, and now Balor gonna get himself a Mysterio. Finn Balor hammering away at Dominic. Sling blade.
I love this sling. That might be my favorite move in wrestling.
For months. Sending Mysterio into the corner.
Oh, get out of there, Dom. Get out of there.
And McDonough now.
Oh, JD, you Muppet. You lovely conditioned haired Muppet. Sick. Sick.
Finn Balor's not done with Dominic.
Balor is back for his pound of flesh.
Dom trying to retreat. Meanwhile, from behind, JD McDonough.
Balor's former protege taken down by Finn.
JD's in a lot of trouble, dude. JD is in a lot of trouble, dude. Seriously.
JD McDonough.
God damn.
Is a sitting duck. Don't expect Dominic to come running down here and help his brother. JD sent into the corner.
JD needs to be involved in this match because he keeps getting his.
And a coup de grace.
Finn Balor with a
Love it.
to the king
Love
of the luchadors.
it.
You're not careful, Dom. It could be you next.
That's what Balor wants.
We want to take a second to say thank you.
He's
to
gonna
Nickelback
do it.
for
You lovely conditioned haired Muppet. Love it. Love it.
Now wherever music is sold or streamed.
You know, Monday Night Raw kicked off
All right,
tonight
Kenny.
with another face-to-face between Brock Lesnar and Oba Femi, and this building was shaking.
The aftershocks are still being
Kenny, just
felt
let
in Boston as these
0625
two
run, dude.
would stand toe to toe, eye to eye, and eventually things would pop off.
0625, just let it run.
Femi able to counter here, and once again, Corey, Oba Femi got the best of Brock Lesnar.
2 weeks in a row, the ruler standing tall over the beast incarnate. A fact that will not sit well with Brock Lesnar. But I'm starting to wonder if Lesnar is in any position to do anything about it. Next level physicality between two Goliaths that collide in Las Vegas. Look at the tail of the tape. 6'4" Oba Femi, 290 pounds for Brock Lesnar, outweighed by 20 by the ruler. Two massive human beings, but this is the most decorated combat athlete in history we're talking about with Brock Lesnar.
You know, next week, Monday Night Raw heads to legendary Madison Square Garden in New York City. Brock Lesnar will be there live, but what does Brock do? He's been bested 2 weeks in a row by Oba Femi.
We will find out, perhaps in New York, but we know for sure that the Women's Tag Team Championships will be defended. The irresistible forces, Nia Jax and Lash Legend, put their gold on the line against Valkyria and Bayley, who were victorious earlier tonight.
It's also been made official. The Genius of the Sky, Io Sky, takes on Raquel Rodriguez at the Mecca, Madison Square Garden.
And the World Tag Team titles will be on the line in a New York City street fight. Jimmy and Jey Uso defend their championship against Logan Paul and Austin Theory of the Vision in the world's most famous arena.
I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I'll be very careful out there, man. My brother's on the warpath.
the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
CM Punk, the world champ, is live. And don't forget who's also here. Roman Reigns.
What about Big Jim's warning?
All right, then.
Last week, Corey, it was CM
I
Punk.
think, honestly, we get involvement from the Usos fully.
Salvo in this personal battle with Roman Reigns, and a lot has been made of that last week. Was it CM Punk losing control? Was it CM Punk in firm control?
I've known CM Punk for over 20 years, and I can't give you a straight answer. I don't know for sure why that word in particular triggered Punk like it did, but you said it. He fired the first shot. The war of words has escalated, and we've still got over 3 weeks until we get to Las Vegas.
And if you're Roman Reigns, how do you respond? I mean, all the things that Punk has said about Reigns and his family, of course, the now infamous quote about Roman's late father a few weeks back, the situation from last week.
Listen, as much as CM Punk fancies himself a master psychologist in this game, so does Roman Reigns. I believe Roman Reigns thinks he got in CM Punk's head last week. He got under CM Punk's skin, which is damn near impossible to do. But if anyone could do it, the tribal chief can.
Well, and I would, you know, you and I know CM Punk perhaps as well as anyone, and I don't know if he's lost control. I think he's in complete control.
He may be. We know that CM Punk adored the legendary Rowdy Roddy Piper, who infamously said, "When you think you've got the answers, I change the questions." That could be exactly what we're seeing right now.
Boys, I'm gonna do some dangerous stuff tonight.
Promise?
Possibly some stupid stuff.
Okay, well,
that's all. As long as we're
don't go
entertained.
too far. We got to get to WrestleMania.
How many? Does that sound like a man who's sweating to you, Cole?
Nope. Maybe he's just got a good game face.
Oh, Daddy! Sorry, what? Yeah, I agree. So Anime just sent me a text, and he's like, "Here comes the Larry comment." I genuinely believe that we are gonna get Roman going deep.
World champs in the ring. He's getting ready for 26 nights from now.
It is all going down on the grandest stage of them all, the Showcase of the Immortals, one of the most deeply personal main events in WrestleMania history. The World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk, defends against the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, at WrestleMania.
Are we back? Yo, Boston apparently loves Punk.
Y'all want to have some fun tonight? Did you guys hear what Jimmy Uso said to me right before I came out here? Something of a warning, told me to watch what I say because his brother, Roman Reigns' cousin, one half of the tag team champions, Jey Uso, is on a warpath tonight. Well, I suppose I should watch what I say, shouldn't I?
That's never happening
No? All right.
in any form of
The odds have
WWE.
It goes to show you that Roman Reigns can't do anything without his cousins. What I didn't know is that the cousins couldn't do anything without Roman Reigns, man. Nobody in that family, the
Oh,
entire
dude.
family, can do
Dude.
anything by themselves. They always
God.
need the backup. They need the help. Nobody in that family can be heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah, we might get Jimmy cracking
Man, I
here.
got them all so shook. Last week, Roman Reigns made a decree. He said his entire bloodline, all the Samoans in Samoa, can come after me if they so choose. And you know how many Samoans since then have even looked at me cross? It's a big fat 0, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, watch Solo's music hit or something like this.
Pardon my language, earmuffs for all the little kids. This is the shit talk business. We do and say awful things to each other to try to sell the big title fight, and that's my job. But these are all just words, and Boston, I gotta be honest with you, being in a badass blue-collar city like this, I'm tired of talking. Sticks and stones and all of these things are just empty words. But Roman last week did say one thing that pissed me off.
You're old. You're old, punk. You're old.
Roman called me old. Now, some of you will understand this. It's not what he said, it's who said it. And I stand in this ring in front of the world, and I'll tell you, my young boy does not get to disrespect me and call me old. So let's get down to it, Boston.
When those drums
Am I old?
hit, yes. Yes.
Am I old? Here's the thing. If I told you all here to your face that I wasn't, you would know that I'm a liar. Am I old? Yeah. Yeah, I'm old. Am I ashamed of it? Hell no. Not no. Hell no. In fact, I'm proud of it. If I was ashamed of how old I was, well, I'd be covering up these gray whiskers with Just for Men, just like Roman does. I am proud of who I am, my age, and what I've done, and where I come from. I'm middle-aged and crazy like Terry Funk.
Yo, shout out Terry Funk.
I'm the same age Nolan Ryan was when he beat Robin Ventura's ass on the mound, and he was still throwing no-hitters.
Literally no one
played professional hockey
outside of the U.S. understands what that said.
52 years old, and they call him Mr. Hockey.
Again, no one out of
Mr.
Canada
Game 7.
understands that reference.
The older I get, the more pressure I feel, and the more pressure I feel, the better I am. Age, ladies and gentlemen, is just a number. Ask me how I feel. Ask me how I feel, Boston. I'm old, but I'm not insecure. I don't come out here and ask you to acknowledge me. I come out here and tell you I feel great. I feel like the best in the world. I come out here and I ask you the question. Is it great to be alive on a Monday night in Boston or what?
Roman. Give me Roman.
Roman Reigns, if you look at me and all you see is an old man, you've already lost because you've underestimated me. Last week, this old man dropped you on your ass with one punch.
And laughed in your face. Laughed in your face.
Is gonna tie you into knots. At WrestleMania, 20 minutes deep, when you're gasping for air and all that oil and jizz you cover yourself in dries up, just like your chances of ever being heavyweight champion are gone.
What did he say?
Jack you with a GTS, and you go to sleep and you wake up Monday morning and you realize that I am the best in the world. Man, you just got beat by an old man, but not a old man. You got beat by the old man. I thought this was gonna be tough. You know who was tough? You know somebody who didn't underestimate me and still couldn't get the job done was Gunther.
By the way, no Gunther on Raw tonight.
You know who else didn't underestimate me and couldn't get the job done one-on-one? Jey Uso.
Oh,
and if I
Punk.
gotta fight all the Samoans, we might as well start over with him. I'll fight every single one of them. And I'll do it right here in Boston. Because what is he gonna do? Is he gonna eat me to death?
Oh, you're about to find out, Punk. Because here comes main event Jey Uso. Brother Jimmy warned Punk. Jey is on the warpath.
Dude, honestly?
Disrespect the family and find out about it.
What are you gonna do?
Yo, this is actually gonna get sick.
You wanna throw hands or you wanna talk, cousin? Yeah?
This is actually gonna go crazy.
Your ass is old, Punk. Yeah, you done got hit in your head a little bit too many times, just like me. Cause you still out here running your damn mouth. Yeah, running your mouth about my family. Man, you out here running your mouth about me. We can do it right now though, Punk. Do it right now, Uzi. I'll run it back on your old ass right now.
I did say I was tired about talking, and you never got your rematch that you rightfully deserve. You want to run it right here in Boston?
Let's go.
Brother, I ain't dressed for it, but I'm a fighting champion.
Come on. I'm down, Punk. I'm down. Let's do it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Jimmy, do not mess around with this.
What you doing,
Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now, what are you doing out here? See?
I ain't talking to you, Punk. I ain't even talking to you, Punk.
Yo, this is gonna get.
Yo, man, I understand how you feeling, but every time you get emotional, brother, you don't think. All you do is look at me. All you see is red, Uzi. All right? Because of that, we got disqualified tonight. Because of that, our damn tag team championships is on the line next week. I don't give a damn about no tag team champions right now, Uzi. I need you to lock in. Hey, listen to me. Listen to me.
Where's Roman?
You leave him to the OTC. All right? Hey, honestly, we ain't got nothing to do with him. Hey, he got everything to do with us. All this fool do is walk around, talk shit, talk about the family. Hey, nah, hey, matter of fact, where Roman at? He not even out here.
Where is
but
he?
I
Yeah,
am.
I know. I ask
I'm
every
here.
week.
Say it to me.
Yo, shit, dude. Yo, dude, honestly, this is reminding me of, like, the whole I don't give a shit what the OTC says segment. Oh, dear God. Nah, there was nothing off about that. Yo, Roman's Carhartt jacket is goated. I'm just saying. Oh, that's not even Carhartt. Anyways. Oh, Roman is not happy with the Young Boys, and Roman is not happy with Punk. This could implode very quickly.
Last time I checked, you already had a tag match. Is that right?
That's right.
And it's done now, right?
That's right.
So I'm gonna say this as respectfully as I can. Get your brother and leave my ring.
Bro.
I think he should stay. He needs the help. No, Jay, you can go.
Oh, Jay went right after Punk and out. Jimmy trying to get involved. Roman Reigns with a Superman punch to the back of the head. And listen, Punk pushed the buttons again. Now Adam Pearce and officials out to the ring.
Why is this?
Diffuse this situation. But again, Punk with those smart-ass remarks, Corey, got him in trouble.
CM Punk knew exactly what he was doing. He was playing with fire. It was a matter of time before he got burned.
Hey!
Right here.
Hey! Come on, no shit. No! Wait till Joe! Hey, get him, Moose! You know what to
Joe.
do! Hey, you know what to do! No,
Joe!
You know what to do! Will you stop, man? Get him!
Joe smash them all.
Spare!
Fuck. What a...
Reigns snapped!
Jey Uso called the shot. He said smash him.
Get him! Get him! Dude!
And Jay still hollering at Roman. Get him! Get him!
Yo, Punk's going through the table.
Down to the floor. Roman Reigns, look at the look in his eyes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Reigns sending Punk into the post.
Oh my God, again!
Yeah, Punk's gonna be busted open.
Reigns exploding with savagery.
There's the cut. Yeah, Punk's going through the table.
And he's not done yet. Roman Reigns with Punk up high. On the table.
Dude, seriously?
Roman Reigns sends the world champion through the table. Corey, Roman Reigns proving tonight that he doesn't need his family to dismantle a champion.
Enough! It's enough! What do you think your words are gonna do now? What are they gonna do now? Roman, enough! Get out of here! Come on! Enough! Enough! Come on!
Holy shit.
Long time since we've seen Roman Reigns like this.
This episode of Raw was fire. Is Punk laughing?
Punk is laughing.
Is Punk seriously laughing?
I don't need any help. I'm not the one that needs help. Oh. Oh. Oh, best in the world.
Hold on. Hold on. Dude, that was sick. Oh my God. That was insane. That was a hell of a lot better than last week. You're old. Wow, dude. Seriously, that was fucking sick. That was genuinely sick. Okay, Kenny, let's get you caught up. 21:45.
I am underestimated. I'll fight every single.
Kenny, 21:45. Let the whole thing run. 24:41.
Him. I did say I was tired of every week. That's on me.
It's crazy. Kenny, 24:41. Let the whole thing run. And
Hey, come on, no shit. No, wait till Joe.
And Kenny, 30:56. Cut at 9 seconds and let the whole thing run. Holy shit, those are perfect clips. I've never done perfect clips in my life. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, repeat? Okay, 21:45, let the whole thing run. 24:41, let the whole thing run. And 30:56, cut 9 seconds in and let the whole thing run. Other than that, is there anyone we can go raid? Because I am going to bed. Wow, it's kind of funny. I watched some of. Wow, I am so disappointed in myself that I'm not even gonna say it. Fuck it. It is what it is. All right, guys. I was gonna stream with Jack. We're gonna stream actually tomorrow night for NXT and then record some content. So anyways, guys, much love. Talk to you tomorrow.
I'm the main man. Yeah. Straight. Shoot. Who you came to see? I'm the main man. Who you wanna be? I'm the main man. Who they pay to see? I'm the main man. I'm who you gotta be. I'm the who they came to see. I'm the main man. Who you wanna be? I'm the main man. Who they pay to see? I'm the main man. I'm who you gotta be. I'm the final boss. I'm the big man, just like Bret Hart, homie. I'm the head man, always on time like a shipment. You know I'm the shit, ain't shit changing. Always big shot, never mid-range. You look a little sus, just a bit strange. If I hold the title, it don't change. Never mid-card, I'm the big man. Who you came to see? I'm the man.